and greetings from Strasbourg. The headlines. Everything has changed, but nothing has changed. Jeremy Corbyn re-elected with an overwhelming majority as the Labour Party leader at the party conference. Calls all round for unity in the party. That's the only way to victory. We really do need to move forward together as we float into uncharted waters. On Brexit negotiation, on introduction of grammar schools, on battle for social justice. At Tory party conference, Theresa May announced that Article 50 would be triggered by the end of March 2017. Still, very little clarity as to what's in and what's out, but very worrying language on single market and an attitude that it'll be somehow all right on the night. But did all those Leave voters vote to reduce their living standards? I think not. Somewhat ironic how they sat planning our exit in a building funded by EU money, whilst they axe our relationship with the EU, threatening jobs, the future of our young people and universities' life-saving research and developments. It's just as ironic that Phil Hammond is adopting Labour's financial policies and dropping austerity. Now, if those Leavers think that the EU is going to roll over and give them what they want on a plate, they're mistaken. Over here, Parliament's lead negotiator, Guy Verhofstadt, is no less ready for the battle that is coming after March 2017. He's chomping at the ankles of Brexiteers and has backed other top EU officials in saying there will be no negotiations until the triggering of Article 50. Ban Ki-moon was in town and joined us because of a historic vote on the Paris climate change deal. Not only was the COP21 climate change ratified by a majority of MEPs, barring UKIP and far right, the UN Secretary General heralded the decision of the European Union to sign up to the deal. The onus is now on the UK government to give more certainty over our stance on this historic deal in tackling climate change. Working alone will only make it much, much tougher. Another major breakthrough was on arms this week. Tightening up laws banning exports of torture equipment was momentous because this comes from the EU, the biggest trading bloc in the world. This legislation will have real impact in setting global standards in a way no country could achieve on its own. Until now, companies could advertise illegal torture equipment at trade fairs and online. That era will end. No thanks once again to UKIP, who unsurprisingly failed to support this crucial legislation. Another important issue amongst many others, Syria, transparency, the action taken by Parliament in support of Andy Hall, who bravely put his freedom on the line to fight for workers' rights in Thailand. And of course, protests against Polish government's proposal on an anti-abortion bill. It's never a question. It's always a woman's right to choose. That's all, folks.